of all the events as we return to the track, and the women's 200 metres, one of the highlights here in Sha'Carri.
It really is. Of course, we're just nearing up on the halfway point here in the first Diamond League meeting, and this women's 200 is stacked, starting on the outside with Mackenzie Long of the United States, 2024 triple NCAA gold medalist, made the final in Paris at the Olympic Games and in Tokyo last year. The double Olympic champion over 400 metres, Sha'Carri Miller-Uibo, is back on the track. She kind of said she'd retired from 400 and you know, 2 children later, and she seems to be trying to figure out if she can be a world-class 200-metre runner. Shericka Jackson is the fastest woman alive, 21:41 to take the world title in Budapest. She was back on the podium with a bronze medal in Tokyo. And she was beaten to the finish line by Amy Hunt of Great Britain that day. It was a breathtaking silver. She's wintered well, personal best over 60 metres. But Hunt will be relishing the opportunity to go up against the likes of Shericka Jackson and this woman, Sha'Carri Richardson, one of the stars of those World Championships in 2023. A gold in the 100 and a bronze in the 200. And she was 5th in Tokyo, despite a pretty disrupted 2025. Navia Battle goes in lane 4. She won the first 4 Diamond Leagues last year, backed it up with a 4th place at the World Championships as well. Jenna Prandini has done 22:36 this season already, her fastest in a couple of years, a big part of the US relay squad in the last few years. Chen Yunjia, a 17-year-old, takes lane 2. She's the Asian senior champion last year at the age of just 16. In the lane, in the inside lane, Tori Lewis of Australia, former world junior silver medalist, making great progress as a senior, getting faster with every season.
On your marks.
What a treat to have some of the best sprinters in the world at this stage of the season going head-to-head. A Navia Battle, so good at this point last year. Sha'Carri Richardson, so quick over 100. Amy Hunt, the new global medalist. And Shericka Jackson, the fastest woman alive over half a lap. This is the women's 200 metres.
Set.
And they're away in the women's 200 metres. And not much to choose between the athletes in the first 50 metres. Sha'Carri Miller-Uibo just been caught by Jackson at the moment, but you'd expect that Uibo might come strong in the end with their 400-metre history. Shericka Jackson at the moment slightly ahead of this field. The Jamaican trying to start 2026 off with a win, and she does, 22:07 into a slight headwind. But that's an important win for Shericka Jackson. She was sensational in 2020.
On your marks. Set.
What's up viewers, welcome back to the channel. So now we are here with 200-meter races, one which is the Shanghai Diamond League and one which was the Xiamen Diamond League. In the Shanghai Diamond League we have like Sha'Carri, Richardson, Shawnee Miller-Uber, Shericka Jackson, Amy Hunt, Badal Prandini, Chen and Long. And these were the same athletes who competing in the Xiamen Diamond League. Jamaican sprinter Shericka Jackson won the women's 200 meters at the 2026 Shanghai Diamond League with a time of 22.07 seconds into a slight headway. So, she came out on the track, she had eyes on goal, and she won with a strong headwind. Shericka Jackson, controlled the race from curve and finished strong to secure her first win of the 2026 outdoor season. Shawnee Miller-Uber performed strongly to take second place in her return to the top tire competition. Anavia Badal edged out Sha'Carri Richardson to claim final spot on the podium, which is like the top three. So Shericka Jackson at first, second place you have Shawnee Miller-Uber, and third place, Anavia Badal. As I said, Anavia Badal edged out Sha'Carri Richardson to take that first place. So, incredible race. So many phenomenal sprinters, but as I said, there is no match for our Jamaican Shericka Jackson. Now we have the next 200 meters where Shericka Jackson, needed 2 Diamond League wins, from 2 seasons as she secured the victory in the women's 200 meters at the Xiamen Diamond League on Saturday the 23rd of May. Jamaican 2-time world champion was the pre-race favorite and excelled in the headline event of the second Diamond League stop in People's Republic of China. Jackson's time smashed the Xiamen meeting record and just 0.01 off the releasing time of Olympic champion Gillian Alfred. It was also her fastest time in nearly 3 years. So after the race, she did an post-race interview. This was what she had to say. For me, it's just to be patient, be myself, have some fun, Jackson told the interviewee. Last year, I won a bronze medal at the World Championships in Tokyo. I definitely wasn't satisfied, but I wouldn't say I'm back, because last year I was competing. Regardless of how fit I was, I showed up. So, based on what she is saying, she probably wasn't all that fit, but she still showed up. But she has been going on great in the 2026 season. We all know, yeah, basically. So, if you all enjoyed this video, do drop a like, and if you're new, please consider subscribing. The goal is to hit that 70k subscriber mark. So if you all haven't subscribed yet, you all definitely need to do so, and when you subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss any updates.